Welcome to Netflix Recaps. Today I will summarize a zombie horror, action thriller and historical film from 2021. Titled Kingdom, Ashin of the North. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The story is based around the Jurchens and the Joseon. A Jurchen tribe, known as the Pajawi, are located in the north of the Amnok River, along with the boundary village and Paesagun in the south. A young girl, Ashin, visits an abandoned shrine in the mountains and discovers a mural about mysterious purple flowers. On the mural, it says that this plant can bring the dead back to life, but you must pay the price. At the same time, a deer eats the flowers and dies. Not long after, it comes back to life. A tiger appears and eats the deer. In Paesagun, 2 soldiers found 15 dead bodies. Rumors were spreading in the village about Jurchen people going to Paesagun to get wild ginseng and were killed. It is forbidden by law to enter Paesagun and no one has been allowed to enter for the past 100 years. The commander of the Chu Pa Jin troops, Min Chi-rak, arrives to investigate the dead bodies and finds out they are all Pajawi Jurchens by their hand tattoos. One of the bodies was holding on to a bead and Min takes it. Min and his troops leave for the boundary village. Ashin returns and is immediately caught by her father Ta-hap, who is the head of the boundary village. Ta-hap scolds Ashin for her going into the Paesagun again as it is dangerous. The health of Ashin's mother is deteriorating and Ashin explains about a wild plant being able to bring back the dead. Ta-hap warns Ashin not to go back, as those who get caught will have their tongues cut out. Min arrives and talks to Ta-hap privately. Ta-hap works for the government as a spy in the Jurchen territory. Min requests Ta-hap to spread the rumor that the 15 Jurchens were killed by a tiger. In return, Ta-hap asks Min when their village can receive an official government position, but Min asks him to be patient. The soldiers bring the 15 corpses to Chupajin, the military camp, for autopsy and found out that the Jurchens were killed by humans and not wild animals. Min said he already knew this as the Jurchens receive martial arts training from an early age, so it is unlikely for them to be killed by a wild animal. While Joseon was floundering in chaos during the Japanese invasion, Adegan, head of the Pajawi, gathered the Jurchens under his wing. The Japanese in the south are preparing to attack, and if the Jurchens use this reason to attack, Joseon will be in great danger. Therefore, he says that the Jurchens can never know that the 15 men were killed by the Joseon. Min heads to see a member of a Haewon Cho clan, Cho Bon-il. Min knows that Cho and his elite guards are the only people capable of killing the 15 Jurchens. The bead that Min found earlier match with the beads of Cho's hat. Cho admits the killings and express anger that the Jurchens stole their wild ginseng and therefore deserve to die. Min says that the wild ginseng belongs to His Majesty and not the Cho clan. He says he will arrange a tiger hunt to ease the anxiety of the people and warns Cho not to be involved. He proceeds to leave and removes all evidence by burning the corpses. Ashin knows that the Jurchens will not believe the rumor, and despite trying to convince Ta-hap from leaving, Ta-hap still leaves for the Pajawi village to fulfill his duty. Worried about her mother's health, Ashin leaves to Paesagun. Ta-hap is in Pajawi selling things and spreading the rumors about the tiger. The villagers are skeptical and threaten to kill Ta-hap if he was lying. Ashin studies the mural and learns that to use the flower, you put it in a corpse's head. In Paesagun, the villagers conduct a tiger hunt led by Min and his soldiers. A few Pajawi warriors blend amongst the villagers. Suddenly, the tiger appears and starts attacking the villagers. The villagers panic and start running. Min and his soldiers hear the screams and rush to help the villagers, but a few were bitten and killed. One of the villagers is still alive after getting bitten. He warns them that the tiger is a monster, scarier than a usual tiger. He dies. As the villagers leave the forest, the Pajawi warriors take off their disguise and run to find the tiger. Min and his soldiers chase towards the tiger as well. They trace the tracks of the tiger and reach a wheat field. They then notice that the Pajawi are also there to kill the tiger. The Pajawi reach the tiger first and engage a fight. However, this tiger is no match for them, and despite stabbing it in the head multiple times, it stays alive. It then jumps on another Pajawi and the warrior struggles to kill it. At this moment, Min takes a spear and throws it through the tiger's skull, finally killing it. The Pajawi cuts open the tiger's stomach and finds out that no remains of the 15 Jurchens could be found. He tells Min that his Jurchen brothers will killed on Joseon soil, so they will seek a bloody revenge. Ashin leaves the abandoned shrine and finds a Jurchen body killed by arrows. Meanwhile, back in the boundary village, Adegan and his soldiers attack, slaughtering everyone and burning the village to the ground. When Ashin returns to the village, it was already too late. She sees all the villagers hung, and one of the strung bodies was her father as his necklace dangles from the body. She seeks the help of the commander at Chu Pajin and begs Min to avenge her father, no matter how long it took. She says that she would do anything as long as he promised her revenge and becomes his loyal spy and servant. Ashin was accepted and given the pigsty to sleep in. During her time in the military camp, she helps with all the men's laundry and regularly trains in the woodlands with a bow and handmade arrows. She also rows across the river often to map out the Jurchen settlement. Years later, Ashin grows into a strong young woman and masters her skills in archery. One night, one of the soldiers sneaks into her pigsty with the intention to rape her. But Ashin was prepared and threatens the soldier with a knife. However, the soldier reminds her that she would be in danger if she were to kill him. She withdraws the knife. As the peace conference with the Japanese were called off, Min and his troops are ordered by the king to move his soldiers south. Min decides to leave a few soldiers at the camp in case the Pajawi attack. The commander's assistant heads to see Ashin, and a shirtless soldier is seen coming out from the pigsty after raping her. The assistant warns the soldier that if it happens again, a punishment will be imposed. Ashin is asked to check on the Pajawis again. Ashin sneaks into the Jurchen settlement and coincidentally sees her father alive. Ta Hap's legs and arms were amputated and was chained in the camp all these years. Ashin hugs her father and tries to save him, but he begs Ashin to kill him. Ashin stabs him to end his misery. She sets the place on fire. When she returns to Chupajin, she sees Cho with arrows that were similar to those she saw in Pasagun. She sneaks into Min's office to find out the truth, and through the scrolls, she finds out that Min placed the blame on Ta Hap and fueled the massacre. Burning with vengeance, Ashin thinks of using the purple flowers to seek revenge. When one of the soldiers enter the pigsty to rape her again, she kills him and turns him into a zombie. The zombie soldier runs and attacks other soldiers, biting them and infecting them. The other soldiers transform into zombies. One of the soldiers heads to sleep and realizes that all his roommates were killed and they turn into zombies. They all eat him. The commander's assistant is also attacked, but he kills the zombie with fire. Throughout the camp, zombies are eating the soldiers. When two of the soldiers try to escape the camp, Ashin shoots them from the rooftop and kills them. Ashin watches as the soldiers get devoured one by one. She shoots any soldiers who try to escape, helping the zombies. If anyone tries to climb up to the rooftop to escape, she shoots them. The last soldier alive struggles to climb up to the rooftop and notices Ashin. He pleads Ashin to help him, but she shoots his hand. The zombies all rush to him and stack on top of each other to eat him. Ashin pours alcohol onto all the zombies and sets them on fire. In the morning, Ashin is the only one alive and walks back to her room where a soldier is held captive. He seeks for her forgiveness. Ashin is seen dragging a sack back to her village. She reminisces the days when the villagers were still alive and imagines them all standing in a hut smiling and laughing. However, it is revealed that she turned all her villagers into zombies and has been keeping them chained all these years. She feeds them the soldier she carried back. Ashin says that she is not alone and intends to kill every Joseon and Jurchen before she joins her people. Sometime later, Ashin meets the physician of His Majesty, Lee Sung-Hwei, and gives him the purple flowers. She tells him that the plant can bring back the dead. She teaches him the recipe. Before the nervous system rots, mash the plant and put it on an acupuncture needle and pierce the needle 1 pun deep into the glabellar, and the corpse will come back to life in 2 hours. In an open field, Ashin confronts Adigan and his soldiers. She draws an arrow towards him. Subscribe to watch more videos like this. Turn on notifications. And leave a like, it really helps the channel out. Thank you for watching.